express that and explore that is because of how dangerous and how like harmful homophobia is within male communities, right? Like, if you go out and kiss a guy, you might get fucking jumped, right? Like if you kiss a guy on the street. Now, this isn't to say it's
yeah, because I know it gave you. I tell people when you go to these conventions, it gives you confirmation of how far you have grown in your career.
Yes.
And also, I'm pretty sure you had a bunch of the top talent that you haven't shot with say, "We seen your video."
Yes. I've had people who come up to make money off of it.
But see, the thing about it is, okay, let's just keep it 100. The girls nowadays don't give a fuck about the money; they want to go buy.
Well, yeah, I mean, people want to go.
So it's kind of like a lot of the girls that don't show their face with the feet, it ain't because they make more money with the feet. Back to where you're not doing the content house. You're shooting content, but you're not shooting with everybody that got their mama. Now it done kind of, the circle done closed up a little bit to make yourself. You know, I can't go a year without having to bring this sexy lady back on the show. Premium smokers, don't worry, we're going to get in the premium smoke room, but no, you got to bring her to the smokers lounge. What's been going on, babe?
Hello, this is where it all started, right?
Oh, yeah.
Me. Thank God we were dissed, huh?
Oh, my God. And I even go for it. It's like, I was looking at your page, and it's like, you have became like the behind the scenes interviewer. You did a lot of AVNs for what I see for media.
Yes, we just
she do the red carpet. She interviewed. They actually sitting down at the AVN interviewing with her. I'm sitting there like, God damn, what?
That's not easy to get them to sit down with you. Yeah.
Oh my God. And I mean, you have like literally been like the E of porn. You know what I'm saying? It's how it feels to be like, special interview on the red carpet, yo.
You know, the red, it's such an honor to be able to do this. I mean, the people that I interview are amazing. The fact that I was able to finagle my way in there off of, people screwing us over, I was able to find a way to get in there, and I've been taking Skyhawk After Dark TV along, and now I am part owner.
So, congratulations.
Yes, that's a new project that I'm on, but it's the media network. It's the news network, podcast stations. We do all the red carpets now. It's just been so much fun, and it's helped keep me relevant when many others have to drop off. And it's just been a pleasure. Like I absolutely love what I do.
And see, and the beauty of it is that it's a pivot that you did within the guise of you still in the porn world, still acting, Correct. Still doing shoots, still getting work. You know what I'm saying? It's like she's built different, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just not to stay relevant. I'm, you know what I mean? I mean,
you both ways you're using your mouth, so.
True. And it's a lot more on the red carpet. Trust me. I'll tell you one thing. If you think that, I think we stand there for hours, one after another. And this is the second year in a row that nobody had water. And so you're going, gosh, I can't even swallow. And then someone brings this little miniature water, and then everybody's like,
just shot glasses of water.
It's pretty grueling. You lose your voice, your jaw, your mouth, everything is hurting. It's pretty similar. So I think it's more grueling on the red carpet. To be honest with you, it's quite a task to to do that. But I got to switch off this year. I brought along Bushy Meadows. She's new to the scene. She's the first brothel couple. They're legal courtesans.
Yeah, you said it right.
Okay. So her and her husband are both working at Bella's Hacienda Ranch in Las Vegas. Not Las Vegas, sorry, in Wells, Nevada. And so they're working as a couple there. It's the first one in the nation. So anyways, I had her come along. And so we got to swap out to give me some kind of relief, instead of the whole time by myself.
Yes.
Do what?
Long that red carpet is, how many people come through that red carpet?
Oh gosh. Hundreds and hundreds. Hundreds. Easily. I mean, it's a lot. I really don't even have a count. I need to count them, but it's a lot. And that's just pulling, the big stars out of the line. Not everybody goes through that. So it's definitely fun. It's a lot of fun.
So smokers, it's time to smoke this over. You know what it is. It's the Smokers Lounge. You know my link. You know who I am. You know my link.
Yes.
You really say it this episode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I still do it. And allmylinks.com/poor rap star. You feel me? You know the sponsors. I'm going to run through them real quick. eroticismmagazine.com, blusherotica.com, Pass That Apparel, smokekind.com, the king of THCH, as well as Sarah J CBD. Check out her line of pain relief and stress relief. Please use my promo code BOBBIE to get 10% off your next order. That's BOBBIE to get 10% off your next order. Boy, I wish this was a premium smoke room episode, but
BOBBIE to get what?
Yeah, you should be able to remember that 10%. Also, you can find me in the mornings where you can wake and bake and drink your coffee at fullswatradio.com. Also, you can find me on what she's part owner of now, Skyhawk After Dark TV.com, as well as SGPradio.com. And also, do not forget the other part of the STO podcast family, my pro wrestling podcast to give you that real smoke with wrestling punditry. Pro Wrestling Smoke, people. So please check it out. I'm dropping it every Friday at 5 p.m. Ooh. So see what I be talking about over there when it comes to pro wrestling, especially if you're a pro wrestling fan. So
I love the wrestling.
Oh, yes. Now, this beautiful, busty, sexy blonde is a lady that we both probably came in the game damn near at the same time almost.
We did. Well, you were before me, but we started
a little bit before,
game. And I had no clue what a podcast was.
Remember? So since that moment, she is, 3 years nominated?
I wasn't this past year. I took the year off. I was doing interviews out at events. So I wasn't having episodes of my show. So I rightfully was not nominated.
Well, she's 2 times nominated for podcasting.
3 times, but not this year.
Yeah.
This past year.
And she's one of the sexiest porn stars and nastiest porn stars in the game. And she is everybody's favorite stepmom. I'm talking about none other than the gorgeous, the beautiful, the sexy, the multi-talented, the multi-diverse Lily Craven. Say hello again to the...
Hello. What a great... Oh, my gosh. That introduction was on fire.
Deserve it. So...
we were talking about someone else.
You deserve it because we both have grown in this shit. I mean, literally.
Yeah, it's been a great journey.
Because it's like, I remember when you started and now she's interviewing people on the red carpet. You know what I'm saying? And the podcast, as well as your porn career, is still blossoming. But now add to it, you're now part owner of Skyhawk. And
yes. That's so exciting.
Oh my God. How did it feel to be a part owner? And how did that come about?
It's just putting a lot of time and effort and working with my partner Edric. We have just been hammering that it's sort of like a project that was started more of a pastime dream and for fun. I took Edric along and I'm like, come on. And he's been there ever since. He's the biggest trooper. Anything I say in the middle of the night, it could be at 3 a.m. I'd be like, Edric, you want to go get into this? He's like, let's do it. He pops up. And he's just been really a good source, both of us together. We make a good team. And we really have poured a lot of, personal, from financially to time to just a lot into Skyhawk. And a lot of our talent is now utilizing it, signing in our booth and doing stuff like that. So we like to be able to offer them that opportunity. And it's just been, we really want to see
interesting because I am planning to go to AVN next year. So I guess I won't be at the Skyhawk booth.
Wait, you are going to go?
No, I am planning to go. No, I'm going to go this go.
Okay. You can come along.
So right now,
routine,
since I am a part of Skyhawk already.
Yeah, we don't go to the expo anymore. We've already been there, done that.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we're at the expo, but we're in a separate room from everybody else, so we can really get down and dirty with some fun.
I am a part of Skyhawk, and why not? Since I'm going to. Gave me even more reason to go to AVN now.
That's how you get your media credentials. Just put Skyhawk down.
Yeah, because I'm not even gonna front. When I think about it, I can't think of no other like Full Swap. It's funny because I'm with both of these motherfuckers.
No, come as us. They know us. You get your passes and everything, and we'd love to have you. It's just
I don't know any other network.
Us
does what Skyhawk does. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly because it is about the porn.
Yes, it is. It really is.
It's not about sexuality. No, it's porn stars, porn run podcast. You know what I'm saying? And how important is that for that brand and for the industry itself?
Yes. And so AVN is just a great, it's like a family reunion with family members you like. And meeting up with the fans is fabulous. The after parties, we barely sleep when we're there. It's just a go situation, but we really live it to the fullest. It's fun to get dressed up. It's fun to meet with the fans. They're right there mingling with us. All the different parties they're at, just seeing everybody. It's really like a night to remember or a week to remember because I'm there the whole week. So yeah, you got to join us.
Oh no, I'm going to be there, especially now that my pod mommy is part owner. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Yeah. I get to sit at a booth. Let's go.
This is the only one we don't do a booth. It's not. We
I don't give a damn. I can get in there.
Oh yeah, you can get in there, no problem.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like
go booth to booth and interview, or we could set you up with some of the PR that will. Yep, I love working with the PR agents. They're awesome. They have their talent there. There's Erica Icon. There's Brian Gross. There's God, I'm going to forget someone, and then they're going to be like, eh.
I had talked to Brian Gross. We post connect. The only PR company that I'm at odds with for some parent. Well, I know why. Is Rub PR.
Oh, that's Erica. Why?
Yeah, she still runs it, huh?
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Me and her don't like each other too tough. It was because of one incident.
But maybe not. Maybe you might be surprised that she's not. A lot of people think that she doesn't like someone. I thought that briefly, but that's not the case. She's a busy woman. Put it that way.
They got me blocked. They got me blocked anyway. So they got me blocked.
You got the big B, the block.
Yeah, I was like, and like I said, it had something to do with Avery Jane, and it's
okay. So something that was not okay. Got it.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, I've talked about it before. It's like,
well, maybe you
kind
guys can get in contact and
PR.
maybe settle that bit, because she's really great at lining up talent. And her talent.
I mean, if we meet face to face to have a conversation, you know what I'm saying? I'm always open to that. You know, so it's not a problem. Because there's people on that, like Mariah May. I hear her, she was like seeing real PR. I tweeted back and said, they got me blocked, boo. What you want me to do?
Stop
if you look at my track record, I have no issues with anybody in the industry. So,
except for her, we'll get that cleaned up. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get it cleaned up. I'm sure she had a reason, though.
So it's because even to the point where because it's like, because remember we talked about being a voice for the industry, and I'm really starting to see more podcasts that are led by porn people.
It's great.
And man, it's a lot of them. I was like,
yeah,
it's and to me, it's like, do we need our own category?
We have our own category.
No. I know we do, but what I'm saying is, for example, when it comes to the different platforms like Spotify, all that shit, we automatically place with sexuality. So
are we?
You get where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
so it's kind of,
some of us are. It depends where you place yourself. You place yourself there. Remember that.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, good parts is good because I'm ranked in health and beauty.
I know you're like number 1 or 2. I saw that.
Yeah, that number 1 in the wrestling podcast, pro
wrestling. Oh my mind, that's awesome. Congrats.
You know, every now and then number 1 with
I saw you have been like this, climbing the ladder.
Yeah. But see, the thing is that I always felt that because the reason why, because I feel that we do need our own, because it puts us in there with other podcasts that don't necessarily talk about what we talk about. You get what I'm saying?
Industry as opposed to lifestyle, you're saying?
Yeah, it's kind of like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because even to the point where I even think about another reason why I'm glad that so many of us start doing this shit, because I'm tired of civilians led podcasts that have porn stars on there. Y'all don't have the needed conversations.
Okay, but they can't have the conversations we have, but they can have a different one, and it's just more. It's more exposure for the performer. It's more. I mean, there's some pretty decent podcasts out there. Like, I mean, and even lifestyle wise, I mean, I've really gotten involved with ASN, the adult.
Yeah, I saw
adult swinger
network. Yes,
no, it's not network. It's is it? No, it's not.
It's ASN.
Yeah, but the N stands for something. Stands for something else?
No, he might be. But either way. Shouts out to them because I actually
they're awesome.
Last year I had an article that was posted in their mag. So shouts out to them.
They're really, they've taken us into their world. I do their red carpet now. It's coming up. I'm super excited. I host that red carpet. It is in August in Orlando.
Yes.
Nice and hot and toasty.
I want to try to
do fun last year.
I do want to try to go to that one too because
it's so much fun. They're just a different crowd and just fun people. There are some performers that are in the lifestyle. It's just a neat group that I really, really enjoy. If you are someone in the lifestyle or a swinger or curious, come join us. We have a blast. We hang out. Everybody hangs out together as a group. You're totally included. Nobody's left out. And it's just a really neat time to honor a lot of the talent and businesses that contribute to lifestyle, contribute to the industry. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, shouts out to Lorenzo and all them.
Oh, hey, Casey and Lorenzo. Yeah, they're great. They're big in helping with ASN, or I'm sure they're more than just helpers because they do a lot. But Mike Ramos, his wife, like there's just so many people that I've met through the lifestyle. Crystal Sparks, she won Performer of the Year, Female Performer of the Year. And I got to interview her at AVN. She was great. Just talking to her about the lifestyle and how it's brought her to where it is now, and things that she's not able to do in the lifestyle now that she's a performer. And we had a great interview.
Yeah, because it's
with her husband there.
But see, also what it's interesting because that's one of the conversations that we have on these podcasts and in the industry is that your sex life changes drastically when you pursue this.
Does it?
To a certain extent. To a certain extent. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But no, it's
not necessarily for the worse, though.
No.
Sometimes it helps us pretty little caterpillars turn into butterflies and try new things.
Well, I mean, the point of the business is the grace of sexual discovery. I mean,
oh, it's definitely been that for me. So it's a lot of fun. Even besides that, just the relationships you make, the people you meet, the people I interview. I've interviewed so many people. Like I very few people that I haven't interviewed. If I haven't interviewed you, let's do it. But it's definitely it's a neat group of people for sure that I totally enjoy, and I'm so grateful to be where I'm at.
So now, what shoots have we have done in 2026? Let's talk some porn work.
Okay, so very little, itty bitty. Of course, I work with the one and only Dallas Dom. He and I have done our Aunt Lily series for quite some time. We brought in Jade Lee. She was fun. We're all from Colorado. Okay. So that was a fun threesome scene. Dallas and I just ping pong off of each other so well, and everything always turns out great. You can catch that on either of our OnlyFans. And same with Jade Lee. And then what else have I done? Ooh, I don't want to say the fan, but
yeah,
does that count?
I mean, it does technically. Yeah. It does.
So that kind of style, filming I've done. So that's been a lot of fun with them. I don't know. Took a couple virginities.
You mean literal virginities or camera virginity?
Well, it's virginities. That's better me than someone else.
I think basically saying a combination of both. It's the first all the way around.
And let mommy help you with that. So that's been fun. But just, as far as filming, I've there's not a whole lot of it going on right now. And I like to kind of keep it to a minimum, to be honest with you. But yeah, I've been having fun still.
Yeah. Now, I mean, well, is it safe to say that you're at a point with your career that you don't need to film a lot because the scenes that you do make an impact? Because the way because the brand built, the name built. Because the reason why I say that is that at some point in a lady's career, she don't have to film a lot. She just need to film enough to keep the fans thirsty. Or
in media,
yeah,
I am able to stay relevant and be there, and I can be reached on the side. So to keep all the fans happy, and that's what I do. They're still enjoying my oldies but goodies. I do always do customs. My customs are so much fun. I love the stories that I get, the storylines. Most of my solo work, if you ever see my solo work, is someone's custom. And I'll tell you, they are creative and I love it. Love it. Like, keep them coming. I love to make the customs. So if you're talking solo, I definitely, I get stories like that just amaze me. I'm like, this is awesome.
So, I mean, so, I mean, with everything, how do you balance it? Because, like I said, you still got lilycraven, the career.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because companies are still calling. So,
I mean, yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I think I went through the company thing just because I'm not really, I don't think it's going on as much as for us more amateurs than it was. Like, I don't think they're just shooting rando now. I've been thinking about this year jumping back into some studio work. I've been considering it.
But you said, but you said telling me ain't nobody that nudged you or saying
maybe, but I'm considering jumping back into some studio work because it's fun. Like,
I know this business, Miss Craven. And trust me, in some of your spots, they gonna be like, look, you know, you ready to be booked?
Yeah, I mean,
come on.
I mean, I guess it's just okay. I really like to film. I do. I was just stepping back, really focusing on the media side, which I've because it's also healthier. There's a lot of reasons why I try to step back a little bit and keep it to a minimum. But overall, I think I wouldn't mind diving in here and there with some studio work.
No, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because, in my opinion, even with me, because low key people already know I announced it. I will be coming out of retirement just for two ladies when I go to Phoenix.
Yeah, okay.
So and like you, if I do shoot. No, it got to be somebody, to be honest with you, I actually want to personally fuck, and they just so happy we're going to do it on the camera.
There you go.
That list is not very long.
You know, for me, that's really not a concern. You know what I've noticed as I've come along in this career, which it barely dawned on me, is that the really big names that I have filmed with, because I sort of stuck to the big names because I thought it served a purpose. But I have learned it does not at all. Because when I have filmed with a big name, and we share the content, so I'm not paid. Okay, so we're sharing it.
Yeah.
Then they take the video and they put it everywhere, all over every site for free. And then it's no longer any value for me to sell it or do anything with it. They took away the value, and then they also don't tag you. So I have been with some big names, and they don't tag. They don't. There's no cross promoting. I can't tag them either.
But see, that's why I tell you.
It has been the biggest dud I've realized is that
the biggest advice I give females on that end is that's why, as your career, as the years grow older, the circle shrinks.
It's better to get amateurs.
Not even amateur. No, it shrinks because the reason why it shrinks because now I want to get more exclusivity. Plus, you at the point in your career, which Lily is at, you're a kingmaker. It means more to shoot with Lily than it is for her to shoot with others at this point because, I mean, seriously, seriously. And because of that, when you're a kingmaker, then you don't have to shoot as much. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would have liked to, if I had to do it over, I definitely would have avoided the bigger names that did not benefit me. And now I have content that's quite a bit of it that's just for free. Like, it was only the people who the amateur male talent that I worked with that was sharing. I mean, I was there when Max Phil's just started, when Milan Ponjevic started.
But
and
think why they did that. Think why they did that. That says she's a...
Yeah, but that shared it.
Hold on, wait. I need you to be quiet for 1 second.
Okay.
When the new guys come in and they happy and they share your shit, it's because it ain't because you just a gorgeous, beautiful woman. They looked at what the hell she did, who she shot with, who the fuck dick she sucked, who, oh my, she shot with this. Oh, you are in essence now the term a legacy shoot.
God, I feel old.
No, it's not in being old.
I know what you're saying. Thank you. That's
you a legacy shoot. It's
but I'll also tag them and share it with them, and I'm not going to put it everywhere to where they can't sell it on their only. Like I guess I'm a lot more considerate. I think there's going to be a new group. Some of us are aging out, and there's some that our group that will be taking over in the management and such. And when that happens, I think it's going to start to run differently. I think the old ways are going to be out. I know a lot of us, want so much more for our industry workers, just a different way. Like we want to look up to our studios and our producers, and we want 401ks, and we want like health insurance and all that good stuff.
But see, all that begins with, well, we need somebody in the government to fight for us.
Yeah, we need one loudmouth.
We need more platforms which is suited for us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They're not going to change their mind 5 years in after they made billions off the backs of us. Talking about something. We want you to get out now.
Yeah, exactly. And so I think, there's a lot that has to happen to get us where we would like to be and is considered equal. I know in Colorado, they have it to legalize prostitution at this time. I'm on the ballot. That and it's, even as a performer, I would have to say that there's a lot of things that are thought about. We as an industry are the small, minute that's doing a good job. And we're actually self-regulated. We don't have people that look over us. We have no one to tell when something's wrong. We're policing ourselves. And that says a lot about who we are as a group, because we're doing pretty good. That we got the hiccups along the way, but as a whole, we're doing really well. But you have to remember there's 95% more out there that's playing a whole nother game. And differentiating that on paper and laws is very, very difficult. So, but I had someone say, the difference between someone who is doing it right and wrong is the transparency, that you'll be able to show your books, do stuff like that. And I think that alone sort of gave me a thought, like some hope that there is a way to define what we do on paper as opposed to, the game that's being played out there. We don't want to empower them, and we owe it to those sex workers that we will not join in and empower anything that's hurting them. And we forget about them a lot. And I think we need to remember that we are not the only. If it was just us, that's a different story, but it's not. We are not the majority. So we have a responsibility.
I mean, if you want to be technical about it, if what I'm getting, what she's putting down, trust me, fans ain't coming for an autograph.
For what?
If I'm correct. You talk about sex work in general, even to the call girls, the brothels, the strip. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's the whole end. That's what I'm saying. There's so much more than us. So when we're like, legalize it, you got to be real careful of saying that, because we also owe it to our fellow sex workers, not to empower people who are doing them wrong and give them more power by allowing them to make it a legit business, by giving them rights, by giving, and when you do that, I mean, also just what is this going to do to women in general to have it on the list of options when they can't feed their kids? We all go through this at some point when we're down and out with children. And when we do that, we have a list. We babysit, we have a garage sale, we go donate plasma. You have a list of things that you can do, but we don't want selling our bodies on the list because all of us would do it and not many can handle it psychologically.
But see, the thing about it, but see, unfortunately, that was already put on the list when OnlyFans became relevant.
Okay, it was, but it wasn't. Believe it or not, a lot of people won't do something because it's illegal. So we, like a lot of us, don't give a fuck. But a lot of people most people are abiding citizens that would not do it. Now you make it legal and that's a different story. But there's a difference in OnlyFans and being paid for sex. There is a difference. You can't really put it on paper, the difference.
Okay, the reason why I say that, okay, I'm sorry.
It's collaborative.
With the conversation she got going. All right. What you talking equivalency is back when the Bush recession, when girls jumped on Backpage, Craigslist, stuff of that nature.
But those girls were willing to break the law. There's a lot of women that would do it, but because it's illegal, they have not. So that prevents a lot. I mean, there's a lot of psychological damage that can be done if a woman thinks our daughters, our sisters, our mother that think that it's an option, because there's nothing we wouldn't do for our kids. Nothing. So if you don't think that you wouldn't jump into that, you absolutely would if it was legal. But it's really, really, it's a tough thing to. It's really, I think it would hurt women.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword to it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, there is.
It's like
they don't know what they're getting into, but we would do anything for our kids. So it's I don't know, it's a tough one. I mean, that's
why I love my podcast. We talk about some deep ass shit that some podcasts just don't talk about. It's like this. Me, I look at it on both sides of the coin. Because you mentioned you had a couple that does brothel. So
yes. And I've worked at the brothel too.
Now what's interesting with that is, one, like you said, that's a first. Keyword first. Now.
First what?
With a couple working at a brothel.
Oh, yeah, in the nation, yes.
Yeah, in the nation, that's what I'm saying. Now, I'm thinking it's a business, man. I'm going to go business with y'all. Let's play business mind.
Okay. Let's do it.
Monopoly. Let's say they cake. They booked a lot. They cook, they feed women, men. Yeah. Other brothels might say, couples.
Wait, say it again? You're talking in smokers talk.
No, it's like this. No, think about this, right? They at the brothel. The brothel makes a shitload of money with them. Shitload.
50%.
You know what I'm saying? But still, the word gets around to other brothels that this couple thing makes money.
Okay.
What's part of business? Couple. So they had a couple, man and woman, and they caught that much. Now, other brothels is going to open it to couples.
Possibly.
You get what I'm saying? So now, because the reason why I'm tying this in, because so I can show both sides of the fence, because I know what. So men can see side of it as well as women. All right.
Well, now they don't do well. They don't typically. They've tried them at brothels and they just don't do well.
You know,
it's not. It's this is a woman-dominated industry.
Yeah. No. Don't get it twisted. It's always going to be a patriarchy.
It's always
a matriarchy. Patriarchy. Yeah. No, matriarchy. My bad. Patriarchy. I got to get it right. So, but now I get what you're saying, because he's
smoking.
No, because I'm trying to think of it's like this. No, because I'm trying to play devil advocate.
I'm trying to hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Devil advocate shit. Let's say if this is legal, because just like with porn on the books is a legal profession.
Says who?
No, seriously. It's actually go look it up in the United States Employment Guide of 2026. It says porn actress and actor. Let's make that clear. That it's a legal profession. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of that you have to have. When
it comes to prostitution, like I said, there's some states that make it legal. Now we're talking about Colorado making it legal, what have you. Options, okay, boom.
It's not legal anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's only legal in the counties in Nevada.
Yeah.
A certain county, but they're small counties. It's not legal in Las Vegas. It's not legal out on the streets. It's not. You have to go to that location, and they have to abide by standard, strict rules.
So with that being said, let's say Colorado. Now, is Colorado, this law is going to be to the level of what you're talking about out there?
That's my understanding, is that it will just be legal. We could just
across the state.
From my understanding, yeah, it's Colorado.
Not per county. No, I want to get these straight before I go into my synopsis.
You know, don't quote me on these. Smoke another one and don't quote me, because I'm not sure.
I suggest to all my smokers, y'all go Google and look it up yourselves.
It was legislative.
Because, like you said, it's counties in Vegas.
I don't know. Let's look it up. I'm going to look it up right now.
No. Look it up. Let's look it up. Then, because, see,
I am going to look it up.
It's one thing if it's a county, they say
you're right. You're right.
In the county.
Listen, is Denver... Wait, let's start. Fresh start. Okay. Colorado has on the ballot to make prostitution legal 2026. Is that the county or the state? Well, let's look. It says Colorado state. It says the bill has been introduced in the Colorado state legislature in February 2026 that aims to decriminalize prostitution statewide. This is a state-level legislation effort, not a local county ballot initiative. If passed, it would remove all criminal penalties for selling and purchasing sex among consenting adults and override all local cities and county bans in the activity. Oh, that's insane. So
hold on, wait a second.
Colorado started the marijuana. We started a lot of stuff. The mushrooms.
Colorado.
Go Colorado. Okay,
you'll now be known as Colorado. Colorado.
I love it. It is Horado.
I mean, I could go to a sweeter club and get me some papers and put. No, but see, because here's the funny part, right?
What's that going to do to dating? Dating's already in the hole.
Because at one point, Rhode Island, it was legal. So what if other states decide?
It must have caused some problems if it's not illegal after it was legal.
Well,
What were the problems?
It's like, put it this way, this is the only on the positive end. I look at the positive end on this end, and then I say the negative side on my thoughts. Mm-hmm. One, if they do it to where it has some type of regulation, meaning you got to get a license or something. You know what I'm saying? Not Wild West. Not
the Wild West, like whoever, just go for it and go stand on the corner.
Yeah, because, I mean, don't get it twisted, because here's the point. Mm-hmm. But if they even go, everyone's online, so there ain't going to be no streetwalkers.
Recording you. Hi, for my fans.
It ain't going to be no streetwalkers, I don't think. Everybody going to be online.
Yeah, they could be. We've got to be careful, though.
Because that's what you don't go with the streetwalkers. You don't want just out there in thongs and heels.
But what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? You cannot. There's your fellow sex workers still.
I mean, no, I know they're a fellow sex worker, but I'm just saying it's kind of like
different game.
No, because I'm gonna tell you why. Because one, the negative thought process that the people gonna have, you get what I'm saying, by seeing a streetwalker, it's like the psychology of it. If it's behind closed doors, the powers that be don't give a shit. If it starts to be something that they see openly,
yes.
For example, when you had 18-year-olds sitting here saying, when I get out of high school, I'm going to start OnlyFans, that's when we had these laws start to crack down. They said, oh, no, we're not going to have OnlyFans be an option to college.
Yes. Or you got to remember what comes with, the other part of the game, the ones who are doing it differently. What comes with that, you got drugs, then you got crime, then there's just a lot of different things that I don't think that we understand when we're like, legalize it. Now, I also think we're adults. We should be able to consent to anything. If I go on a date, he's going to buy me dinner. Well, I don't know about nowadays, but he's going to pay for me anyways.
But I will say this.
You're paying for dates still, right?
It would not, if that means that, here's the thing, because I think about back in Colombia, back during the Obama days. And I love Obama. His Secret Service side, he wanted to stiff one of the prostitutes. Mm-hmm. He got arrested. Making it legal also, one, that means they're not, if the dude does some bullshit to them, they're not scared to go tell the cops because
we can do that. That can happen now. That's already a law in place. So, but people are just not going to run to the law. I don't believe not in this game. They're not going to run to the law. We got to be real here. They may be.
I just got it wild that
you'll just become a target. You'll be on the radar and.
No, hey, look, I'm just gonna say this. Colorado about to get, if that law gets, let me say this right there. If that law gets passed and it goes news, you have a lot of hoes move to Colorado.
I know, and see, that's another thing. Let's talk about this. So you're going to have, you're going to have an increase in supplies. This is a supply and demand chain, okay? You're going to have an increase in supply. So then that's either going to make almost everybody but the top, their quality is going to raise way up because now they can choose between who they want. They have choices. They also,
in Colorado, might be a destination for the clients.
But consumers are going to now have options, but they're also going to have no risks. So the value of it is going to go down. So then you have women who are not mentally they're not prepared for what comes along with it, who are going to jump in it out of desperation or survival or hard times. And it is going to, they're going to be doing it for pennies on the dollar because it's going to be so saturated. Everybody, that's exactly it. So I think there's a lot to think about before you jump into like, let's do it. Although, again, we are adults. It's happening. But a lot of people do, majority of people, believe it or not, avoid it because it's illegal. That doesn't mean they wouldn't do it. It just means they avoid it because of the legalities of it. So,
but also, too, another reason is they'll do it if they couldn't be found out.
True, but obviously with OnlyFans, that was one of those things where it became cool. And when your parents found out, you were just like, woo, you know, like, hey, and they're like, yeah, my daughter's making millions. I'm not paying her rent anymore. She didn't go to school. She didn't do this, but she's making millions. So that's something else. Like, it's going to do something to them later on when they want, you know, a decent relationship. It does affect all of that. You can't get rid of it. It's always there. It's definitely a tattoo. And it's not, there is a societal.
Which goes back to my point. A woman that touched this business should be deep in her 30s.
I'm glad I started at 40. I'm glad I started at 40 because I can't imagine me as an 18, a 20-year-old, a 25-year-old starting this. I would never have been able to handle what the reality is if I were. And I'm not talking about bad realities like people doing evil stuff. Like, I'm not talking about that because overall, in general, it's not a bad place, okay, to be. But it just, you have to be in a certain mindset. You need to be able to compartmentalize.
Yeah, you say it right.
Things like you have to be able, you have to have that in you. If you don't, you're going to suffer psychologically, like terribly. And it's something where we don't need our women to be shutting down and separating reality from the, like, a small portion of us maybe, but as an overall group of women, it just is not healthy.
And see, too, also,
think of our daughters, you know?
No, it's, to me, older women have a different discernment.
Oh, yes. We are just like,
it's like, y'all just ain't gonna, it's like, y'all have, when y'all come in the game, y'all have more control of what happens to you in the game than the young girl.
Absolutely.
It's like they're more impressionable. They'll go along with it.
Oh, yeah.
They'll go along with it. I don't want to be the party pooper. Yep. But they and porn destroyed my life, and I can't get a man, and you shouldn't have been doing it in the first place.
But it's true. Well, yeah, but see, that's what I'm talking about, is that how would they have known? They're sold a dream. They're kept in the dark. They don't know the business side of it. They don't understand. I don't want to say that about, because we have a lot of young performers that are like so mature for their age. They are business women. They're headstrong. But there's a lot that get into it.
No, because you want to know, because I keep telling everybody this.
At vulnerable
times. This the same thing of what happened with the Backpage One, we call it. When you have social media, interviews,
that has done so much.
Women talking about how much they make, women posting how much they make,
and a lot of them are lying. Most of them.
And we're in the go viral copycat age. It ain't like back in the day. Like when I came in the game, it was when I looked at, let's say, I looked at lilycraven, right? I never in my wildest dream would think that I would be able to film with her.
Okay.
If I look at Julian St. Jacques,
it's just me.
Right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, he's a fucking man, bro. The way he be fucking trees, man. Hey, man, I gotta get him power. I couldn't do it. Hey, man, I don't know how he be able to be funny. I can't get him third. It's kind of like a respect of, I can't do what he do. Now, I can tell you for verbatim what they say now. When they looked at, they're looking at Lily Craven. Damn, I got better tits than her.
I can suck dick better than her. I can do what she do. Shit. I'm a freak. You know what I'm saying? It's like it made it to where people think they can do what we do and thus they do it. But what they're missing is the psychology of porn.
Thank you. Yes. That I wasn't even aware of. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, I have this different psychology makeup than a normal person. But I'm telling you, there's a price to pay. There is. And you give up a lot. You have to give up the real life. You've got to let it go. You have to, but I had already been there, done that. I've already been married. I've already raised everybody that I needed to raise. Like I have already done that. So at this stage, it you know, I'm not giving up anything because I already had it. And so I've phased through that. But now it's more of a now it's taking a new journey. It's taking a different turn in my life. It wasn't like giving all that up and I'm not going to be able to ever have it. It's already done. So I think the age difference is huge. I think a lot
too. As much as people say, well, no, they still have young girls. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If you pay attention, every last of your top porn stars is 30 and up.
Maybe the time we've been there.
No bullshit. When I sit there and look at the ones that have been nominated, the ones that everyone talk about, 30 and up. There ain't too many youngsters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's quite a few, but I know what you're saying, but I think that's just the time that they haven't had to spend in it because they're young.
Because the fan base want lilycraven. We wrote MILFs. We wrote Miss Parker, still for the mom, hot wife, and stepmom, and
oh yeah, it's so popular. It just is not going away. I know that one of the companies was trying to age down the MILF category, and so it just it's not flying. Yeah, to put 20-year-olds in the MILF to try to brainwash us to think that that's a MILF. It's definitely not a teen mom. That's a teen mom, and then once she gets older and she's raised that child, then you step into that category. But it's definitely an honor and a right. It's a level that you have to earn and reach in life. And I am going to be next year or this year in July, I will be turning the big 50. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to celebrate it first. So
celebrate.
I'm going big or going home.
I didn't celebrate my 50, but 51, I'll be in Arizona.
Woo! I'll be there too, probably. But
shit, no, come on through so we can do it in person.
I need some suggestions on what I'm going to do for the big 50. I don't know, maybe a dinner party, maybe rent out a speakeasy, a nightclub, maybe have fans, maybe not, maybe have just a few performer girlfriends. Penthouse. I don't know. Or maybe a little island trip. But it's got to be something special this year because it's definitely a right that I've made it to that point, and I'm so proud of it. Like it's going to be really a neat milestone to cross.
Well, shit. Well, I'm here to tell you, which see people like I turned 50. I'm 50 now.
Woo!
Well, as of this episode, I'll probably be 51. But you see, she about to turn 50 and look like she just turned 30.
Oh gosh. Well, thank you. But
they say black don't crack, neither does white, I seen.
Oh gosh. Well, I have to say that this industry definitely makes you feel a lot. I don't feel that I'm more than half dead already. I don't feel like
I think sexual energy keeps you young.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm hitting a new prime. I thought at 40 I was in my prime. Now it's like a whole different prime. It's so hot. I love the whole energy that I have and what you get from being. This is a great time. A great time. I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, just watching both of us. Man,
Progress over all these
we
years.
became some players in this damn. We became some players in the media side.
Oh yes, we all right.
Real shit.
Yeah, we definitely jumped through some fire hoops on those. We had the gate of pitchforks coming out. We were like dodging them. That it's funny how many people try to still just play scam on you, play games, and it's you can see it coming like at you like a lot quicker than before, but it still comes at you. It just is the way it is. I think that pretty much is across the board. You know, the politics in a corporation or it's all the same game. It's whose ass are you going to kick, who are you going to blow, who you know, who. It's just the way it is.
So people, you know how to held this lady up here, and you know she'll be back. And the next time y'all will see her, see that QR code? There you go. You know what you need to hit. The place where she already giving you a preview of what you will see, where the conversation gets saucier, the tits pop out, your nose might pop out. You don't know what pop out unless you subscribe. I'm talking about none other than loyal fans. We love you, loyal fans. The Premium Smoke Room. I'm talking about 4 wonderful podcasts for you to enjoy, plus special episodes such as Project Content House, as well as the VIP Smoke Room, which I even do live on X from time to time. And y'all need to subscribe because she has episodes up there as we speak, and she will be back in the Premium Smoke Room where we're going to talk it up, chop it up, and she'll even show those beautiful, gorgeous, famous.
It's hot in here. This has to come off.
I'm saying, right? See, don't y'all hate this not a Premium Smoke Room episode? And also don't forget to check out my video store where you see my work as I give ladies dope work because big dicks grow in the sticks. That's why they call me Big Country. And also, you know I got something over on Spotify as well. Had the smoke on it, you know, where I talk my shit about some stuff that I need to talk my shit about. And the other podcast, known as Savage Smoke, is I talk to the industry's top male talents and producers and directors. We give you that real smoke about the industry from a male perspective. So whether you need that Premium Smoke Room, which is right now for the first month, $6.25.
Ooh, what a deal.
You know what I'm saying? For the first 30 days. Hey, can't beat that.
That's
or
great.
Had the smoke on, or you want to roll up some of that Savage Smoke, please subscribe to the smoke. And speaking about subscribing, Miss Craven, tell them where they need to subscribe, find you, listen to you, see you, watch you, fucking all that good shit.
Woo! If you want to see all that good, naughty, spicy stuff, go to my OnlyFans, lilycraven, LILYCRAVEN. Where else? Phone Sex with Lily show everywhere you can find a podcast. Go ahead and check that out. It's a lot of fun. I interview talent in the industry in front of and behind the camera, and I have phone sex with them for the first 2 minutes unknowingly. They do not know I'm going to do that. And with all the characters and personalities in our industry, it goes in all kinds of directions, followed by the lovely interviews with them, get to know the talent just inside out. Otherwise, see me on the red carpet from AVN to XRCO's coming up. We have ASN coming up.
Yes.
Come join us. Come join the swingers lifestyle. Let's do this in Orlando. It is so much fun. Hands down, you will have a blast. We got a lot going on.
That's right. I got to do my ass down to Orlando.
Exotica coming up. You cannot miss Exotica. The next one's Exotica Chicago, which is my favorite one. I will have a booth there with Skyhawk. Come check out Skyhawk After Dark TV.com. We have all kinds of podcasts.
Oh, yes. You know, because you can find
Yep.
Smokers Lounge on there, too.
Yes, you can. We were one of the OGs.
On there right now.
You can find articles, press releases, interviews, red carpet, the whole 9 yards is on SkyhawkAfterDarkTV.com. Go check it out, please.
Yes, people. So, smokers, what did you smoke over tonight? What did you learn? But what you learned, if anything, that a lot of these ladies are very multi-dimensional, very diverse in the things they do. They do more than just porn. As you see with her, she's a podcaster, 2 times nominated podcaster. Let's not forget that. She is a 3 times.
Yes.
So that see, I said 3. She like, no, I didn't get.
You're right. No, you said 4.
Right, because you were nominated before me.
Yes, I was.
She was nominated the first year that they did this.
But you got nominated this year and I did not, or this past year.
So she's, like I said again, 3 times. I know.
He knew it. He knew it all along.
3 times nominated podcaster, and she's a media personality within the AVN and porn media. Actually, porn media itself is actually growing. A number of podcasts are popping up left and right. BBC podcast, Smut Talk.
So many.
You know what I'm saying? It's, sage advice and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Bulls and Queens been around. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Doc Chocolate. In
the tub.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
gosh, off the top of my head, I'm missing some.
And there's number one, Freaky Sex Talk. I think I just saw his page. You know what I'm saying? Pillow Talk. Shouts out to Pillow Talk.
Oh yeah, Pillow Talk's great.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is that not being afraid to step out of your zone, step out of your box, because you never know what it could bring.
Oh,
because because at the end of the day, it's like I keep telling everybody, when you're a voice of an industry, it's a powerful thing.
It is,
because that means that people listen to you,
and I respect that. You got to respect the voice you're given.
Yeah. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's not about you fucking or sucking. You're talking.
Yeah.
You're interacting. You're networking. That's why I try to tell you people ask, well, how do these women make money? I'm actually showing you dumb fuckers how they make money. Is it based off of if they good looking and they fine? Yeah. But what got you in the room, you got to have the brains to stay in that motherfucker.
Definitely.
See? And I try to show you, and what I want to show y'all is the different levels that these ladies can ascend to that is beyond being in front of the camera having sex. Some of them go behind the camera, they are producing.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them working with major companies as directors.
Yes, for sure.
And like her, media personalities.
Yes. Owner, yeah.
So and yes, she still does her porn. She still fucks on camera and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is,
you can still book me at lilycraven xxx@gmail.
She say no more. And what it means is you making it like, I call it the LL Cool J method. LL Cool J, it took his ass 30 years before he dropped it out.
A lot.
It took him 30. This is what I'm saying. It took him 30 years before he dropped a rap album. In that time frame, he was a starring role in the TV series, a bunch of movies. You get what I'm saying? His brand expanded rap, but it was always there.
He's on Sirius Radio. Rock the bells, baby.
See, what you want to do is you set the foundation so that you can expand to where porn is. I can always come back to that.
Yes.
It's there. But I'm known for other shit as well.
Exactly. Got to branch out. Got to fly, little butterfly.
Yeah, because the key to making money in this business that a lot of these people don't get, it ain't going viral.
No, you got to be in a little bit of everything, and then you
got to be diverse.
Yeah, oh yeah.
If you're not diverse, you're only going to be stuck in one place
for a very short time.
And that place, the money hits that wall. That's why those young girls, and I'm just saying this, part of the reason why they feel like shit, part of the reason why they upset, because they didn't make the money that they thought they were going to make because they walked into the industry.
Or they don't know
unreal expectation.
They don't know how to manage it is mainly it.
Yeah. Because if you don't think that as much as Sophia Rain talks about how much her millions is worth, I done seen millionaires. Hold on. She talked about how many millions she got. Floyd Money Mayweather is about to fight Pacquiao.
Mm-hmm.
Why? So with that being said, and she shake them titties, and trust me, y'all need to subscribe to Premium Smoke Room so you can see what they look like. You know how we end these shows all day, every day. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? 3 words for you. Smoke this over. Hey, bounce some titties while we go out.
Woo! Hey, Verge.
Yeah, we out.